We are your local election headquarters. Election day is less than a week away, and the annual Arkansas poll out today tells us a lot about how voters in the natural state might lean. Andrew Epperson tells us why the economy is near the top of voters' priorities.
It's a sample of adult Arkansans because it's really a policy poll. We ask a lot about people's preferences.
Political scientist Janine Perry's Arkansas poll reveals Arkansans care about more than just the economy this year, but it's still the second biggest concern.
It's almost always education, the economy, and healthcare, and it can kind of bounce around which one's in the lead.
Jeff Cooperstein is a senior research assistant for the UA Walton College of Business. He says Arkansans care about jobs more so than the stock market under that economy umbrella.
They're a lot more worried about, maintaining a job, keeping a job, rather than, your 401.
The poll shows more Arkansans identify as red than ever.
This is the first year that I see a wholesale commitment to the brand, to the team that is Republican.
And most Arkansans approve of President Trump's handling of the coronavirus pandemic and economy.
He strummed a chord of enough of us in the institutions that we have, right, that he landed where he is.
The country's in the middle of a pandemic-created recession. One Cooperstein says could get even worse if there's no new stimulus package.
We don't want to have a double-dip recession. That's a lot harder to come out of.
Though the Republican Party's considered pro-business, a New York Times article indicates right-leaning Bentonville had more big donors and donations for Democratic challenger Joe Biden. Cooperstein says these investors may think he'd be the catalyst for better economic stability.
There's been a lot of volatility with President Trump's administration. And if you're in business, and especially if you're thinking the long run, volatility isn't really your friend.
Still, the Arkansas poll indicates these Biden investors are small blue fish in a big red pond, one that's growing by the year.
On the Republican side, that's an all-time high. On the Democratic side, that's an all-time low.